Hey everybody, this is Rachel with Grand Rising Spiritual, and I have another video for you today. This is your July collective tarot reading. And so the decks I'm going to be using are Cosmic Tarot and also the Thoth deck, and then also the Herbal Astrology Oracle deck, and this is going to be your summary card. What does the collective need to know for July 2024? A lot of wealth and abundance coming in. So if anybody in this collective reading, whoever this is for, is having some issues with money, you're going to be doing quite well in July. Now, maybe leading up to July, this could be like late June, there is some argumentation going on. Either you've had a fight, or you have inner conflict, or you've actually had like some sort of argument with somebody. Seems like it's resolved and like money resolves it. Now in the hidden position, we have this King of Wands. This guy is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, kind of a social dynamo. He's might be a great networker. He knows a guy who knows a guy. Okay, this is my cat. I don't know. He's got to be in this reading apparently. Three of Swords. We have some heartbreak later in July. Okay, so I'm sorry that this is happening. I'll pull some more cards on this. I don't know if this is for the King of Wands, like the King of Wands is the one making all this money, or maybe the King of Wands is your boss giving you all the money. But it seems like there's this King of Wands character, and he is, hi baby, and kind of seems like he's kind of supporting you. Okay, let's try to see. You're gonna help me pull some cards. This is Poco, by the way. Okay, all right, Poco. All right, we're gonna pull some cards on the Three of Swords. What do we know about the Three of Swords? What do we know about Three of Swords? What do we know about Three of Swords? All right, Three of Swords. So maybe your heart is spontaneously broken, but we have the Seven of Wands here, and then we also have the Emperor. Okay, we'll go. The Emperor card is maybe you're let go, because the Emperor is kind of usually the boss figure. He might be the boss. And then or maybe there's a heartbreaking situation between you and the boss. Maybe you are the boss. This King of Wands and the Emperor, they could be the same person. Also, we have the Six of Swords. This is about balancing out. So if you're not balanced because you're working too much, or something's going on here, not that you're not able to balance your schedule, it's going to be balanced out. Either you're going to be working less, working more. It's whatever it feels unjust, or like there's some separation or heartbreak. So if you don't want to work more, you're going to probably work more. If you don't want to work less, you're probably going to be working less. The Emperor is typically like the boss figure. Now, Seven of Swords, this could be a lot of little projects. A lot of little projects that there's like too many projects happening at once. It's a problem because it means like whatever your goals are, you're going to have trouble realizing your goals because there are too many little things going on when your manifestation becomes like wishy-washy. You're not able to really achieve your goals at the moment. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take some pictures, and then I'm going to pull from the Thoth deck. This is the Thoth deck here. This is kind of the opposite of heartbreak in a way. Well, I guess there are some elements here that are heartbreaking, but there is something new, like a potential new relationship at the end of July or closer into the beginning of August. Okay, so oppression. Now, this is the Ten of Wands. Now, this is at the center of this particular spread, and this can mean like, for whoever's watching this, you might like taking on the burdens of the world. Like you're taking on too many things. So try not to take on other people's burdens and things like this, because that's kind of what this is about. It says oppression. It's more like allowing things to be burdensome to you. Also, if you're a Taurus, kind of like a Taurus card has to do with stubbornness. In the past, you were quite successful. So in June, it's saying that in June or maybe early July, you're really successful at what you're doing. But then maybe you're so successful you take on too much. Now, in this particular spread, we have the Queen of Cups rather than the King of Wands. So the Queen of Cups, this is for all my ladies out there. You're probably much more sensitive than you should be, or you're taking everything too personally. If all this stuff happens to you and like you're feeling oppressed, or like you can't handle the burdens of the world, maybe it's because you're being too sensitive. Maybe it's because your heart's too big and you're giving too much of yourself. That's what the Queen of Cups tends to do. This is like Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer energy, right? So, you know, feel the feels, but not to your own detriment here. And then this is the Prince of Cups. So we have the Prince of Cups. This can be a slightly younger guy, also Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. On the last spread, there was heartbreak. This seems to be talking about something completely different, because we have two people. This is probably the person watching the video. They're a woman and they don't know how emotional and sensitive they are. And then, because it's in the hidden position, but this is actually a guy coming in, and he can be a little bit less mature. Sometimes he might be kind of like a lover boy. Sometimes he might be emotional and then not honest about his emotions. And then near the end of July or else early August, we have the Ace of Cups. So this kind of implies like a new relationship here. The Ace of Cups is like new relationships. That's what this is. It seems like in the last spread there was a heartbreak with an employer, but here on a personal level, we have potentially a new relationship between like Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer people. This does not seem work related unless somebody is like taking on way too many burdens at work, which this Queen could absolutely do, because she is too emotional for the workplace even. Like, she'll probably care more about a coworker's like emotional life than how productive they are in the workplace. That's what she would probably do. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a summary card now from the Herbal Astrology Oracle. And once again, I know I've said this in past videos. Thank you, Sherry. Sherry gave this to me. I'm gonna probably tag her in the video. Okay, so let's see what these cards have to say. Angels, Trumpet, Death. Death card. Death card 46. Okay, this is what the card looks like. Angel's Trumpet. I'm not really familiar. Okay, this herb, or at least this card anyways, is about cathartic transformation. All right, it's about cathartic transformational emotions. Okay, so it seems like in the second spread that this woman might be going through some sort of transformation where it feels like the valley, going through the valley of the shadow of death. That's kind of what she feels like. And then that's when she meets this dude and they probably start something new. It's like in some sort of spiritual alchemical journey where you have to feel like you emotionally die to get through it. Now, the first spread with this man, with these two guys, the King of Wands and then the Emperor, is kind of like there's some heartbreak in there and some arguing in there, and it's around money. So it is about transformation on some level, but it's a different type of transformation. This is like transformation in the workplace. Something goes on between these two guys. This could be the worker and this could be the boss. But in here, it's more like a transformation that happens between this woman and then this guy, and then it creates something new, and there isn't heartbreak there. So maybe what is going on in July is about changing relationships. It's about shifting around in the workplace and also personally. I would say to try to keep the emotions out of the workplace. Try to keep them out. Is that possible? That's going to depend on your own level of how evolved you are. You know, I can't make that decision for you, but you can decide every day how you show up when you get to work. Okay, guys. Best of luck in July, okay? I wish you all an easy transformation, and I'll be back with another tarot video before you know it. Bye.